All right, everyone, attention position, feet together, back straight, standing up super tall, shoulders back, fingers pointed, thumbs curled in. Don't be lazy. Even if you're doing it in pajamas, make sure you focus on what's going on. Have a good bow, then come back up. Always start and finish with respect at the beginning of your day. Let's get those arms warmed up, shake those arms out a little bit. We're not going to be really using them a whole lot today, maybe just blocking, but it's never a bad idea to stretch those arms out, especially if you've just been kind of sitting around. Oh man, sometimes when you can't make it down to the school, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a warm-up, right? So shake those arms out. Oh, welcome to everyone from homeland, right? Oh, get those arms loose. Pull them across your body. Pull it across. Try and push that palm out as far as you can. So you're trying to shove that palm out. Remember, fingers back. Pull your arm in. We're going the other way, so you go palm out, grab your wrist, pull it in across your body. Stretch it as far as you can. Try to bring your arm back over your head. Pull on that elbow. Try to arch your back. Get that shoulder loose. Grab your other elbow. Pull. Arch your back. Oh, let's take those hands. Reach out in front of you. Reach down to the floor. So try to keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees, right? So keep your legs straight and just reach down. Keep your chin up and lower yourself towards the floor, right? If you can touch the mat, that's great. If you can't touch the mat, just sit there, cross your arms, and just hang. Just slowly getting lower. If you can, start to maybe put your knuckles on the floor. If you can, put your hands on the floor, right? You can try putting the back of your wrist on the floor. You can grab your legs and try pulling yourself down, right? Pull your chin down towards the mat. All right, reach up one more time to the sky. I'm trying to arch my back. Oh, reach those shoulders up. Look back, a little arch. Down one more time, so back straight. Pushing my chin up. Just folding in half, right? Going to fold my body right in half. Grab my legs, lift my chin, stretch as far as I can. Oh man. All right, let's get a little activity. Jumping jacks. Have those hands and arms moving. Oh yeah. Might get a little sweaty today. Today we're kind of working on some mechanics, but we're doing some things that require movement, so hopefully get a little bit sweaty. Right, put on a couple more layers, throw on a hoodie with your uniform top if you want. That's what I usually do if I need to sweat. All right, jogging. Get those knees up. Get them a little bit higher each time. Got to get these workouts in, right? If we don't get the stress out, it kind of builds up inside. So these classes are going to help you feel a little bit maybe happier then after you get that stress out. Okay, have a seat for the floor. And we're going to stretch one leg at a time first. So let's put one foot out and one foot in. Our back is straight, our chin is up. We're reaching our chin towards our toes again, right? So now we don't have to worry about bouncing. We can grab that leg a little bit easier, but we're keeping that chin up, trying to get our belly button out to our leg. We're not trying to curl our head down to our leg. Keep that chin up, push your body out. Then we're switching our legs, other foot out, other foot back. Stretching down, trying to get that body loose. And we're throughout today. The beautiful thing is this is a video. Later on we can rewind. We can watch it again, so don't get too frustrated if you're keeping up and you're falling behind. The beautiful thing is that we'll have the video available and you can always come back, watch it again, do it again. So we're getting down nice and low. Okay, watch here, I put both feet out. So I touch my heels together, touch my toes together, lift my chin up, my hands behind me, and I try to push my chin forward. So I'm not letting my toes point. I'm pulling it back, my heels are, I'm trying to push my chin up into the air and rotate my hips forward. Same thing as stretching, but it's kind of nice when we push here and compared to the standing, I can get a little bit lower, right? For the people doing the static reach stuff or whatever they call that one in school, right? The sit and reach one, really improve those numbers, start to learn how to get that leg flexible. If your knees are bending, you're cheating, so remember, keep your legs straight and don't let your toes point. Make sure you keep your toes back. Keeping the chin up, stretch those legs. If you get them flexible, it's kind of fun because you can kick super high, super ninja stuff, right? Especially some of the things we're doing today. Flexibility is going to help. Okay, let's go feet apart. So toes are up on both legs, knees are totally straight, the back is straight. I put my hands in the middle, and I kind of just do itsy bitsy spider. So I just walk my fingers out. Just crawl them out. Until I start to feel my legs kind of get stiff, and then I just wait there. So my arms are straight, my fingers are out, legs are straight, toes are back, chin is up. I'm trying to arch my back, I'm trying to rotate my belly button to the floor. If you got a belt on, right, trying to get your belt out to the floor. Now watch what I do here. I take my elbows Keep my chin up and try and touch my elbows to the floor, right? So I'm lowering my elbows down to the ground. Still trying to look up, still looking at you, so you're still looking up this way. Getting my elbows down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to walk my fingers out and straighten my arms. Then I keep my hands right there. Now, if you're not making big progress each time, that's okay, right? The more times you do this, the sooner you get flexible. Now, I lower my elbows down again, so I try to keep my chin up and I try to pull my elbows to the floor. So we're getting a little bit lower every time. Now watch how this works. We're going to stay for a little bit, but watch how this works. You're going to curl your fingers out again, and it locks your arms. So you're here, and you just walk your hands out, and it straightens your arms. So let's do it again. Ready? Walk your hands out till your arms are straight. Oh, man. Let your body relax. Now pull yourself down. Get your elbows on the ground, keeping your chin up. Let's see how low we can get today. Now, if you're not making progress, okay, just keeping the same stretch, just holding that static stretch. Let's try and do it one more time. Walk your fingers out till your arms are straight, and then pull yourself down. Eventually, if we keep this up, get our belly into the ground. Some of you aren't that flexible yet. You might not get back up, though. All right, so ready? Walk your hands back. Oh, let those legs relax. Now watch how I do this. Keep my hands in the middle, and I try to touch my shoulder to my knee. So I'm trying to reach my shoulder way out to my knee. I'm not trying to touch my shoulder to my belt. I'm trying to touch it to my knee. I'm trying to get way up. Keep my chin up, keep my back straight. And now I'm going the other way. So I'm lifting my shoulder up, trying to get it over towards my knee. Getting to the side, really working those legs. We're doing kicks today. We want those legs nice and loose. We don't want to have them stiff or we pull something or hurt our legs. All right, so now we're going to grab our knees, pull up on our knees, bring our feet together for butterfly stretch. I want you to just kind of bounce your knees a little bit. Just bounce a little bit, let your legs relax. Now we're going to stretch them down. So we're going to make a hook. So no thumb, right? Not a C grip. Make a hook grip underneath your ankle. Hook grip underneath the other ankle. Use our elbows to push down. So I'm trying to push my knees down. We're going to do this in a couple steps, right? Make it a little bit easier. Remember, as you're at home being a martial artist, right? If you're not here down at the school, make sure you're still practicing martial arts kind of skills, respect, discipline, focus, right? Perseverance, whatever is causing you to not be at the school right now training me, whether it's just we're not open or whatever the cause may be. Try to make sure that you're thinking positive, trying to work your way through it. We have tons of videos. If you can't make it down to see me in person, you can follow those, hopefully get some entertainment in. All right, so keep pushing down. Now watch how this works. We're going to pull our knees up. Now watch what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and pull my knees together. Put my arms in the middle and don't let that happen. So I pull my knees together. So I'm pushing down on my legs and I'm pulling up on my knees. So I'm pushing, I'm stretching, right? You watch videos and you see all these cool kicks. You want to do all these cool kicks, or you see the black belts live at the school doing cool kicks, right? Got to remember, they're flexible. They spent a lot of time investing in the technique and the timing, balance, all those things, but they also invested in the stretching, the flexibility aspect to be able to have that dynamic flexibility to swing those feet up in crazy directions, okay? So now, I'm done trying to pull against my arms. I want my legs a little bit stretched out. Now I'm going to push down again, so now I'm stretching down. So I'm trying to take my elbows, push my knees to the floor. I'm going to start to lean into a little bit, get a little more pressure. So what I do is I lift my chin up, and I lean forward into that stretch. I'm getting a lot more stress into those hips. If something hurts, you're probably going a little bit too far, so try to find a nice equal kind of space where you can go stretching, but you feel a little bit of pain. Okay, one more time. We're going to try and pull our knees together. So we're trying to pull our knees together, but I'm having my arm here, so I'm fighting. My legs pulling, my arms pushing, and I'm kind of stretching those legs out a little bit more. So I'm pulling against my arms, pushing out against my legs. So I'm trying to really stretch out those legs. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of switch it. I'm going to relax my legs, grab my ankles, and push down again. So I'm pushing down, lifting my chin up, leaning forward. We're going to feel the inside of our hips, inside of our legs stretching. Keeping that chin up, rotating, get that body forward. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our legs out. We're going to cross our foot over our knee. So our ankles right on top of our knee, our hands go back. We slide our foot up, and then we sit up real tall, and we squish ourselves into our leg. So we're trying to squish ourselves right into our leg, keeping our chin up, keeping our back straight. Trying to get nice and loose, keeping the chin up, keeping the back straight, get in there. You want to feel this right now on the outside of your hip, right? Get that leg nice and loose. So now our leg goes out. Our other foot comes over the top. We lean back a little bit, we slide it up. Now we sit up nice and tall. pretty flexible, you might start to just fold into a nice little package, right? Just kind of get yourself up there. If you're less flexible, you might be here. And that might just be enough right now, right? Just keep pushing up, keep that back straight, keep the shoulders back, keep that chin up. Okay? We're going to go on to our back. We're going to stretch our back up because we will be twisting today. So I'm going to lay on my back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my knee up to my body. So I grab my knee, I pull it up to my shoulder, and then I try to pull it down across my body. So I try and pull it all the way to the ground, and I think of having it close to my armpit, right? Trying to get it up into my armpit. I take my other hand, I lift it up, so I'm on my side, my top hand's up, and I try to reach it as far as I can behind me. And as I reach it back, I can feel my back stretching, right? I can feel the top of my leg, side of my leg stretching, and my back, and I'm just twisting. Now I'm trying to look away from my knee. Go flat on my back again. I bring my other knee up. So my knee is up, I pull it into my body, and then I pull it across my body all the way to the mat. And now I try to lift my hand up, reach it all the way over as far as I can, and try and lower my back to the floor. I'm going to feel my back stretching, feel the side of my leg stretching. And then go back. All right, sit on up. Hop up on your feet. All right, so we should have our legs pretty loosened up. We're going to start with a little bit easier techniques and then work ourselves into a little bit more difficult techniques. At any point, if something's kind of hard to do, feel free just to kind of stop. Watch it a little bit. We're going to do repetition, but we got to stay on track and make sure we get class done on time so you're not here for 4 hours. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is called a back leg round kick. I'm going to break it down first. Then I'm going to do it a couple times so you can see it on the Wave Master. Please don't kick brothers and sisters at home. They are not Wave Masters, even if you want to. All right, so now the first step we're going to do is we're going to step back into like a Muay Thai stance. So we're stepping back. We should have one leg in front, one leg behind. If you're doing this with me, what you want to do right now is you want to put your right leg in front of you. So your right leg's in front. That way it matches me. So for your purpose, to make this easier, I'm going to refer to this as your right foot because it is on your right side. Okay, so ready? Take your right foot and step like this. So just opening up your body. Okay? And you go back. So ready? Step. And back. For the people who know this, this is good review for you. I don't care how good you are, I still do this level review. And I'm pretty good at this stuff. So I step. And I'm back. I'm trying to turn my toes, right? Step, and back. So ready? Step, now freeze. So your foot stays turned sideways. Your right foot is off to your right. Take your left hand. The next thing after step is hand. Bring your hand to the center line. So the center line is a line between your standing heel, which will be this foot, and your target. So wherever you're aiming at, right? Have a point you're looking at. Move your hand to that point. So if we go back, we start again. So we're going to go step. The back hand. So step, hand. Okay, let's move on. So we go back here, we go step, we go hand, and now that same shoulder, so your left shoulder points to the target, right? So step, hand, shoulder. So we go back, so ready, step, hand, shoulder, and we come back. Okay, let's add on. So we go step, hand, shoulder, now my hip, so I need to pivot my back leg, right? So your left leg, pivot. So all of our bellies are facing this way. We have our hand on the target, our shoulder on the target, our hip on the target, and our right foot is facing out. So we come back, we go step, hand, shoulder, hip. Okay? Ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip. By adding that pivot, we get the hip there right. So ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go knee. So you're going to take your back leg, you're going to bring your knee up and point it straight ahead. Okay, so your knee is now on that target. Start again. Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee. Now if you're doing this with me, say the words. Saying the words is going to help you start to memorize that. It's going to be like one of those annoying songs that get stuck in your head. Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee. Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee. Right? You'll get it stuck there and you'll never forget how to do this. So you go step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee. Now, foot. So your leg extends, and then you have a kick. This is called a back leg round kick. So we're doing for our Muay Thai stance, back leg round kick. You ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. When we do it in that order, it starts to create kind of like a catapult motion where we wind up and then we swing our foot in. It's going to give you the most powerful kick we can get you. Ready? Step. So we're rotating. We're trying to get power through rotation. Hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. And then we can set down in front of us. Okay? Depending on the strategy, the situation we're using this kick for, sometimes we will set down in front of us, sometimes we would set down behind us, and sometimes we would spin all the way through. We're not going to get through the strategy points today, working partner work, but there are different variations of where we would plant our foot. Okay, so if you watch here, so we're facing, I'm going to do the target, you're doing the same direction as me now. So ready, we're here, I take my right foot, I go step, hand, shoulder, hip, my hip's there, I go knee, and then foot. Okay, so ready, step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. Now if we start to put it together, we can go much faster. So we go step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. And you can see as I start to become fluent, it starts to add power because my body weight's now traveling behind my foot. So I go just real fluent. Right, so I'm not going fast, I'm going fluent. I'm not stopping, that's the key. So for the intermediate belts, or the advanced belts, your key is to be fluent on everything you do. Advanced belts, your key is to be application, you need to go fast, right? But for our beginners, your own mechanics. You can go the first step to the intermediate, make sure you're hitting this level where you're going fluent. So I'm just not going where I'm stopping every time. I'm trying to keep my body going. So try to do all the steps. Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. Right? So you can kind of see how that flows. I'm going to change angles so you can see just a little bit better sometimes. So step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. And you can start to see where that power is going to come in, right? Now we can even go fast. So we go step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot, right? So that's a little more fun. We add a little more speed to it. Let's practice your other side. So now, instead of having your right leg in front, let's put your left leg in front. That's this side over here, right? This is your left. Okay, so ready? What are the steps? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. Okay? So ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. So let's do it again. Ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. Let's do it again. Ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. So if we're hitting something, okay, so we're stepping, ready? Left side's in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we kick. And then we start to get fluent. So let's do a couple of fluent. And fluent just means you're not stopping. Right? So when we talk about that, I just want you fluid. I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep going. You can go real slow as long as you're doing it correctly, right? Okay. So we go a little bit quicker. Boom. And we have that power. So the mentality is just to practice this. Get it nice and fluent. Just keep the body flowing. So that's our back leg round kick, okay? So let's do it one more time inside. Let's go with your right leg in front, okay? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, foot. And one more time with your left side in front. So left leg is in front. Ready? Step, hand, shoulder, hip, knee, and then foot. So that's a back leg round kick. The next one I want to do is called a jump turn side kick. Okay? We still have scissor round kick we're going to do today, and then we're going to finish with a backhand drill that just gets our heart moving a little bit, so we get a little bit sweaty today. Okay, so we have this thing called jump turn side kick. What I need you to do is find a string, a line, maybe a mark. Don't mark on the carpet, that'll get choked. So I have a line so you can kind of see what's going on. Hopefully you can see this line on the mat. If not, you have to imagine it. But what I'm going to do is I'm crossing my feet. So I'm going to cross my feet, and I come back. You'll see this is actually one of the drills I do in my workouts. I cross, come back. And I want you to just go back and forth. Right? So you're going right, left, right, left. Right, sometimes we're working out, I get kind of, off track. But what happens is we're crossing our feet. The goal is that both feet move same time. I don't want to go like this and go where they move at two different times. I'm trying to make sure that they cross same time. So we're going to do this real simple, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to look this direction, okay? Our bellies are facing each other. We're looking this way. This is your right foot. It should cross in front of your other foot, right? So watch how this works. It crosses in front, so on my side of you. Right? Don't cross it behind you. Cross it on your belly side. Okay, so when we hop and switch, we're going to do that. Okay, ready? Switch. And back. Switch. And back. Now when we switch our feet, we're going to turn their feet that way. So I'm going to cross my feet, and I'm going to turn my belly this way. Okay? So I hop, turn my belly. Okay, so ready? Hop, turn my belly. Here's the challenging part. You're going to hop, you're going to turn your feet same time. So I go hop, and turn my belly same time. Okay, so back, so ready, we go hop, turn your feet. All right, let's do it again. So ready, hop, turn your feet. Ready, hop, turn your feet. Let's do it again. Ready, hop. Okay, so now I want you to do the same motion, but I want to see if you can keep your right leg off the floor or your left leg off the floor. Right, so I'm going to copy you first. I'm going to face the same way you're facing. So what's happening is you're bringing this foot across the front, right? And this foot's coming up behind you. So you're going to cross and keep, see how I keep this leg up in there? So I cross and I keep my foot up. But both my feet are still facing this way when I turn. So, ready? Let's go. So you're going to hop your foot, and you're going to bring your other foot up. And back. Ready? Hop. And back. And I'll do it facing you, or facing the same way as you. Ready? Hop. And back. So my legs come in. Now watch how this works. If I'm really close to a bag, right, and I do my hop, my switch, and I'm not going to kick, I just, my leg, it ends up hitting the target with a side kick. Because my foot's just coming out that way. Right, so if you watch, I'm here and I hop, and just by picking my foot up and I'm rotating, it hits, right? So I hop, and I hit. So I hop, and hit. Now don't kick your brothers and sisters, right? Okay, so I'm hopping and turning. So I'm taking my body, hop, turn. And I don't want to jump, so I don't want to start here and then try and fly at the target. Right? I don't want to fly across the ground. I actually, for the people practicing this for use, I want to go backwards because it gives me more space. So if someone's coming forward, I actually would create space. As I do this, I'd be moving away from my target. So we hop, and it would actually create space between me and the person or the target that I'm trying to hit if it's coming forward. Because we do defensively, we do this move, okay? So we hop, turn. Right now, if you add, be careful, if you add a little bit of power to your kick, so instead of just bending your leg and landing on the other foot, if we kick, we get a lot of power. So hop, right, and we kick, and then we get a ton of power off just locking our leg out. So it's not that hard to get the power off of this. So we take our body, we hop, switch, and we kick, and then that gets the power. Now, I don't want you to jump super high, right? Eventually, I want you to work on just getting faster and lower, because when I'm super high in the air, it takes me a super long time to come back down, right? And I can be trapped up there for advanced timing. So what I want is I want to stay real low. So watch, see my feet? I'll try and get back to it. See my feet? Don't watch up here. Watch down here. Tell me how high I get off the ground. How high did I get? Right? Low. Which means how long did my kick take? Not very long, right? So instead of trying to jump up in the air and throw my kick, I want to try to eventually learn to be faster, because that speed will equal the power instead of muscle. So I stay low and I just go real quick. Right? Now, whatever I'm kicking, whoever I'm kicking, doesn't have time to react to the motion that I'm making. Okay? So this is called our jump, turn, side kick. I'm going to do a couple with you. I'm going to face the same direction you're facing. So let's do a couple together, left side and front. So when I say go, we're going to hop. Our feet will switch. We'll turn our belly, and we'll have our leg up. Okay, so we'll do all of them together. Ready? Go. Hop. There's our kick. Let's go back to it again. Ready? So hold your body still. Work in reaction. Go. And we kick. Ready? 3 more. Go. Okay, ready? 2 more. Go. Let's do 1 more. Go. Okay, so let's do the opposite side. So now we put our right leg in front of us. Our left foot is behind us. Ready? Let's do 5. Go. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? Go. 3 more. Go. 2 more. Go. And 1 more. Go. Okay. So that's called our jump, turn, side kick. Right? Hopefully that kind of helps break down some of the little skills we're missing of getting that to work. The next one, the big fun one, right? It's called our scissor round kick. So this one can kind of be kind of cool, kind of flashy, and kind of powerful. Can even be useful. We actually work in advanced classes how to set this up and actually use it in a sparring class, right? So it's called a scissor round kick. Because your legs are going to kind of do this motion. That's why we call it scissor, okay? You don't actually get to like cut someone in half, I don't think. Okay, so here's the step we're going to do first. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our back legs, we're going to face a direction. How about we face this way, right? We'll turn sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I take my foot, I bring it up, and I set it down. First step's easy. Okay, go back, put my hands up, ready to bring my knee up, and down. Let's do it again, ready? Up, and down. So we face this way so you can see the other angle. Up, and down. Ready? Up, down, and one more time, up, and down. So far, easy or hard, right? Easy? Okay, so we're going to scissor. We're going to use our first leg to help us lift our second leg. At this step, we're not going to have momentum. We're not going to go fast, do mechanics, right? But then we'll use it once we get it down. So I'm going to face this way first so you can see it. I take my back leg and bring it up. Now watch, I switch my legs. And then I go down, okay? You could, if you had some space, do this, across the ground. You keep going, you have lots of space. But we're working on scissoring our knees, kind of like running, ready? So watch this switch, bring my knee up, and as soon as you get to the top, I hop and switch. Okay, let's do it a couple more times, let's do 3 more, ready? Up, okay, ready? 2 more, up, switch, 1 more, up, switch, and I'll change angles so you can see also. So we're facing this way, ready? Bring my leg up, switch, okay, leg up, switch, 1 more time, leg up, switch, and back. So we're bringing our leg up, and then we're switching. Now we're going to swing ourselves up in there and switch our legs. So watch how this works. I bring my leg up, and as soon as my leg gets to the top, watch what this foot does. My heel starts to pick up. Can you see that? Look down here. My heel starts to pick up. So I'm throwing myself up in the air, and I'm using this leg, right? So as I bring it up, I'm going to switch my feet. I bring my leg up, right? So I swing myself up, okay? Other foot, so this one back here, ready? Comes up first. Swing, and I switch. Again, ready? Swing, switch, again. Ready? 2 more times. 1 more time. Okay, so it's our scissor motion. Let's do it on the other side. So I'm going to face this way. We already know the steps. We're going to get through a little bit quicker. Bring my leg up, and I switch my knees. Okay? I bring my knee up, switch my knees. Bring my knee up, switch my knees. Bring my knee up, switch my knees. Now I put it together. Okay? So I'm going to make that motion fluid. So I go up and go. So as soon as I feel myself lifting, I lift up, right? I lift my heel up and on the balls of my feet, and then I jump. My knee comes up, right? Okay? So I swing and lift. Swing and lift. If we have that down, we're almost there, right? Almost have our scissor round kick. So we're going to do the next step slow again. We're going to practice. We're going to start like this. Let's pick up your right leg. That's this side. Okay? Turn your toes like this. So we're turning them, kind of like our back leg round kick. That's why we did that first, by the way. So we're going to leg up and turn. So we're trying to flex our foot. We're trying to turn it out because it makes our hips want to follow. And if we're in the air and they want to follow, they'll do it. Okay? So we bring our leg up and we're turning. We're rotating our toes, kind of like our back leg round kick step. So bring our leg up. This is your right foot. Turn. Turn. So we're turning our toes. Switch your feet around. Let's try the other side. So now your right leg is in front. You're going to pick up your left leg up. And then all I do is I take my toes and I turn them sideways. Right? This is where that flexibility comes in, right? So we bring our leg up, turn. Kind of like a soccer ball. Maybe I'm kicking a soccer ball to the inside of my foot, that kind of direction. So I'm turning my foot. Ready? Go up. Ready? Up. Because if I don't turn that foot, my kick will end up looking like a thrust kick. My hips will rotate. They'll come up, right? And we'll end up throwing a thrust kick instead of a round kick. So we're turning our foot to cause a hip rotation. So we're using your left leg's coming up, right? So your right leg is in front of you. It's towards me. Your left leg's coming up. So up and turn. One more time. Up, turn. So what happens is now, when we bring our leg up, it's going to force us to want to rotate when we hop. So I'm going to face this way so you can kind of see. So I bring my right leg up, and I turn my toes, right? When I turn my toes, and I hop. Now I rotate, so my body turn. Same thing, so your left side's still in front. This side here. Okay, I bring my leg up, I turn. The toes are out. So I turn, and then I jump, and I try to pivot for my round kick. So I roll my hip. So instead of going like this and belly forward, I'm going to turn sideways with my leg. This is the tricky part, right? So I bring it up, I turn my toes, right? I turn them, and I rotate for my round kick. So up, rotate. We're getting a little more fluent. We're moving. All right, ready? Up, rotate. Let's do it again. Up, rotate the hip. Let's do the other side. Okay, so now you're on the other side. We're going to turn our toes, right? Bring them up. Turn our toes, and then turn our belly. So we're going to go this way with our belly. We'll bring up this leg for a round kick, okay? Scissoring with our legs. Round kick, scissor, round kick. So scissor, round kick motion. Ready? Up, here. You can go slow. Right, it's okay to go slow. Slow is fine. Doing it right is more important. Ready? Up. Maybe not that slow though. That's kind of boring, right? Okay. Yeah. Let's do two more. Ready? Up. And one more. Ready? Up. So now we add the kick. Okay? So let's go back to your left side in front. That's this side of your body. So our left side's in front. I'm going to first do it right here so you can see me throw the kick. And then I'll come around to your right side so you can see the kick. And then we'll do it together. Okay? So I bring my leg up. I rotate. My shoulders turn. Then I'm going to throw the round kick. All right? So I scissor. And I round kick. And again, if I jump super high, right, and someone gets it on a camera, I probably look pretty cool. But in real life, or even in sparring practice, if I'm super high in the air, that takes a really long time. And it takes a long time to come back down and be ready again. So realistically, we want to hit it while we're in the air. So you're in there when you hit it, but you're really close to the floor. That's the hard part, okay? Now come to this side so you can see. So I'm scissoring, where I bring this leg up, rotating, and then round kicking. And the goal is to hit it while I'm still in the air, but close to the floor. Okay? And that scissoring motion helps us gain space, so we get far, so the person a little bit farther away get to them. Right? Also helps us get up in the air a little bit, and then get more momentum flying into the partner. Okay? So let's do this a couple times together. Okay? So we'll do a couple facing this direction, and then we'll do a couple facing the way that way. So we'll kind of go sideways, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So ready? We bring our leg up, and we scissor round kick. Scissor, and we throw that round kick. Okay? So ready? Scissor, and round kick. Scissor, round kick. Even if you're going slower, go slower. And throw the kick. Okay, I'll face this way with you. Ready? So scissor, and kick. Scissor, and kick. And one more. Scissor, and kick. Okay? Face this way. Now I'm going to put my other leg in front. So if your belly's towards me, we're going this way. I'm kicking with your left leg. Right? Your left leg will kick. But this way you can see what I'm doing. So I bring my leg up, rotate, kick. A couple more times. Ready? Go. Kick. One more time. Go. Now I'll go this way so you can see. So our right leg is in front. Kicking the target. Scissor. And kick. Scissor. Kick. One more time. Big yell. Right on that target, right? So that's our scissor round kick. Now, backhand blitzes. Last move of the day. We're wrapping up the class. Scissor round kick is fun. Backhand blitz can be tiring. And if you're sparring, when you want to be a tournament champion someday, This technique is really one you have to have. So I'm going to break it down first, because we want to teach learning first, right? Then application, we'll actually get a little sweat with it if you haven't done that yet. So now, I'm getting back a little bit, and I'm going to put my knee on the floor. Yeah, so I get down low. If your legs are tired from another workout with me, you're not going to have as much fun being on the ground. This is going to build up your leg strength. It's going to build up your explosion. It's going to teach you a fundamental of this blitz that I really, really like. Okay, so now, our knees on the floor. I'm going to switch my feet so you can see what's going on. So we'll all face sideways, right, or an angle. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. This would be your right leg, it's my right leg. We're going to take our right hand, so same side. Comes up to block, makes a little shield, okay? My back hand's going to reach out. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to lock my back leg, so my left, and put my hand up. So I'm going to stand and punch. Come back down. And all I'm trying to do is teach myself to do my punch with my leg locking motion. So I'm trying to use this motor, this engine back here, this foot, at the same time. So I don't want to use leg and then punch. I don't want to go punch and then leg. So I'm going here, punch, punch, right? So I'm just standing and punching. Let's do it 5 times on this side. Ready? 1, 2. And if you're super fast, try to do like 2 in the time I do 1. Ready? 3, 4, 5. Okay? I'm going to change so you can see the other side. So now we're here. My left leg is in front. My right foot is behind me. I'm locking my right leg and punching, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want to blitz for a second. If you're playing football, right? A blitz is when you just kind of, they say go, they hike the ball, and you just charge as fast as you can. You just try and get to the quarterback and tag him as fast as you possibly can, right? You're not really going left or right, you're just going. You just go. So when we do blitzes and sparring, same mentality. See an opening, and you just charge for it, or you just go, okay? So on a blitz, we want to go as fast as we can, kind of like a race. We're taking off as quick as we can. So if I'm taking off and I'm going to race someone, would I start like this and then try to race someone? Would this be good or bad? Right? Bad. I wouldn't be able to take off very fast. Okay, would I want to start like this? No, right? If I was going to take off fast, I would get down like this. Then both my legs are ready to drive me forward. I can use my hands to push off a little bit, right? So when we throw a blitz, we want to be in blitz position. Okay, so let's look at blitz position. Blitz position is going to be here, right? Kind of looks like what? Kind of looks like this, right? So I'm here. Both feet are forward. My back heel's off the floor. My front foot, my heel's touching, but there's no weight on it. It's real light. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm ready to run. So for the drill, like I said, we'll get a little bit sweaty. We're going to do a couple little sprints. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, just right in the middle where I need to be running. And I don't really feel like headbutting it today. Okay, not that I headbutt on other days. So I'm going to get my position. Now, if you don't have a lot of room, right, be careful. Don't run into the camera. Okay, so I get down, get back a little bit, and then when I say go, you're just going to push as fast as you can. 2 steps and then stop. So you're not running real far. We're 2 steps, push. Okay? So here, get down to your run position. Ready to go. 1, 2, and then run. Okay? We look the other way. We get down in our stance. We're nice and low. Now I switch to my feet. If you didn't notice, we're doing both sides. When I say go, it's 2 steps. So you're pushing. 1, 2, and then you can get upright. Okay? So we're doing 2 pushes. Ready? Nice and low. When I say go, ready, go. 1, 2. Okay? So we're just trying to drive off that position. If you practice this way, you're going to fix a problem that otherwise I'm going to have to fix later. So practice this way, I'll actually stop you from creating a problem I see in a lot of people. So we get down real low. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Turn around the other way. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Turn the other way. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Turn the other way. 1, 2. We got 1 more each time. Ready? Face the other way. Go. 1, 2. Okay, other way, go, 1, 2. So now, here's where the blitz comes in. Let's get down to our stance. Make sure we do it right. Okay, so we're on our knee, foot's in front. I'm going to be punching as I straighten my leg. This hand just is a shield that sits in front of my face. And then I take 2 steps. So I'm going to lock my leg and punch, right? Then I'm going to take off. So I'm going to do the first one slow each direction. So I lock my leg, punch, and run 2 steps. Okay? Go on my other knee. This is what you can do at home. This is your sweaty part. This makes your legs work. It's a punch and walking at the same time. So I go punch, 1, 2. Oh, I said I was going to go slow. I forgot. I like going fast. So we get down. Are you ready? Hands are here. So you got to keep your front hand up and out, because if you go running forward, someone's going to hit you in the face. So block your grill. So this one's up. It's punch and lock your leg. Boom, man, speedy. Ready? Try to get that punch as fast as we can. So ready, go. Boom, shoot it, run forward. Keeping that front hand up. Switch the hands. Back to your knee. Go. Boom, super fast. Other way. Boom, super fast. Pitching. Boom, super fast. Pitching. Boom, super fast. You can keep doing this for what, 10 minutes? You guys got enough endurance? Full of sugar, right? Send it home, nothing to do? Do that drill. Put a timer on, right? Put a timer on, have someone time you for 1 minute. Try to go back and forth like that for a minute straight. Oh man, your heart's gonna get beating, right? 2 minutes eventually, 5 minutes eventually. Gonna get your sweat on. So now let me show you real quick. Make sure you get a chance to see why it is we're doing this. So I've got my good old buddy Wave Master, right? And we're sparring, and I see an opening right underneath his arm. And we're in a closed stance, we're bouncing. And I see this open. We'll turn so you can see what I see, right? See this space here. I think, man, I'd really love to punch that. So I'm bouncing, I'm moving, and then I just punch, and you just move, right? And you shoot across the ground. That's how we get there fast, right? So if you're thinking tournament sparring, this is a great way to get those points in class. You're bouncing, right? I get in my position, heels up, no weight on this heel. It's not up like this, because you're gonna fall, right? Foot's down, but all the weight's on the bottom of my toes. And I push my leg and I punch. So you can see that I'm running, right? I'm running and punching. My punch is getting there before my feet. If I was taking off a race, I wouldn't go like this and take off with my shoulders back. My head would be pointed forward when I first start off. Should I shoot this blitz? I go bang, punch. 2 steps, right? Okay, you want to see how that works? Backhand blitz, 2 steps. Let's do 5 on this side, 5 on the other side. So you're bouncing. Ready? Remember, when I say go, get your feet set first. So you're bouncing. Ready? Go. Punch. Good. Come on back. Ready? Bounce in. Go. Punch. Come on back. We got 3 more. Ready? Whoop. 3, not 4. Ready? Go. Boom. Come on back. So we bounce. Let's do 2 more. Ready? Go. Boom. Come on back. How many more do we have? 2 more. Ready? Go. Boom. Punch. Come on back. Why 2 more? Wasn't happy with the last one. Whenever you're not happy, you don't count. 1 more. Go. Boom. So let's do 5 on the other side. Okay? So we're bouncing. Remember, it's plant the feet, block the face, push, punching same time, and then run through. Okay? 5 when we got it wrapped. Ready? Bounce in. Go. 1. Get it back right away. Go. 2. Bounce in. Go. 3. Get it back fast. Come on, ready? 2 more. Go. 4. And this time, when I say go, you go faster than I go. Go faster than me. Let's add a good yell, right? Someone's sleeping, maybe no yells at home, right? But if you can, let's finish with a loud. It's our last thing. I have a friend who always says, last one, best one. Last one, best one. Means if it's not your best one, it's not your last one. All right, so we're bouncing. Ready? Go. We get through. Oh man, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Thank you so much for joining me today. We got through our back leg round kicks, our jump turn side kicks, our scissor round kicks, and our backhand blitzes. We got a whole bunch of stuff done. I appreciate you watching it. Hopefully you're doing the class right. Hopefully you weren't sitting on your butt the whole time. That's not as much fun. You don't learn by me getting better. And then keep looking online. Keep trying to find some videos. Keep working at home if you're stuck there. And again, I hope to see you in the school sometime soon. All right, everyone, change your position. Feet together. Show of respect. Good bow. All right, give yourself a round of applause.